The singing and dancing segment. You're doing that. He's singing, you're dancing. Right? I love it. People that are in anything. I'm not singing, she's singing. You're dancing. I'm dancing. You can hear me? I'm sure you can. I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank you as chamber members in the community. Mr. Tom Jones, one of our magistrates, we appreciate you being here. My diplomats, I think I've got some diplomats in the room. I appreciate you all being here too. We are at Gracious Me. And how many has ever gotten a present in a polka dotted box? Raise your hand. And don't you love a polka dotted box when you know you've got a cool...
I see a few men not raising their hands.
All right, there we go. That counts. It counts if you've given them in a polka dotted box. I'm going to actually, this is Sherry Calhoun, and so I'm going to let her introduce her team, and then she and I are going to talk a little bit to kind of fill everybody in on what's been going on here the last 7 or 8 years, okay?
Well, I will have to say that I am very proud to introduce my team because this is such a team effort. It takes all of us to, from the purchasing of it, to displaying, to selling it, to wrapping, which she's coming, come on for it.
Those polka dot boxes.
As a matter of fact, we even have an employee who is on leave of absence, and we've got her at the register right now. She didn't even know she was going to do that. But the team here, this is Stephanie Carter, Kim Williams, Ann Mabry, Lauren Holloway, she's our famous rapper, Corinne Mims, Sandy Hancock, and Janet Warren. Woo, you did good. You were afraid you were going to forget someone. You did great. We will start our 8th year in September.
And then you said there's a little bit of a history here, how you even came to be to begin with. And some people may know the story and some may not.
My husband and I actually purchased a drugstore, local drugstore, which at that particular time, Ann Mabry was working there, and we were going to expand the gift department there. And one thing led to another, and one of my dear friends, I guess I still call her that, Sandy Hancock, said, well, have you ever thought about just opening a store separate from that? And the rest is history.
Very good.
Planning and contacted Ann to see if she would stay on board with us, and so Ann and Sandy have been here from the beginning, and we've just added all these wonderful people since. And the community has just been so gracious to us. I mean, obviously we would not be here if we didn't have everyone that came in and visited with us and bought their Christmas presents and their wedding presents and everything, and they made it possible for us to do this. We wanted to kind of get back to the feel that we had in the beginning, where we were a little bit more open, but also to carry some new products that you'll see.
Very good. And then I think one thing you mentioned earlier, the bridal registry, that had something that had kind of maybe disappeared in the community for a little while?
In the community, yes. Before, that was one of the things that we wanted to bring back full force 7 or 8 years ago, and so we have a wonderful bridal registry. I think right now we have probably about 60 or so brides.
That was my next question. So 60 brides right now that are currently registered.
Dear Bradley, right behind you, we've been able to expand that. That's one of our largest. Waxing Poetic is a jewelry line that we do really well with. Y'all help me. Tervis Tumbler. Oh yes, Tervis Tumbler.
There's a whole big wall in there.
Whole big wall of that. Our Raz, that's kind of our seasonal decor that we have. I must mention that we have a trade magazine, Home Accents Today, and we were awarded, we are a top 50 retail star, and they only select 50 in the United States.
Oh, wow.
And we're one of those, and we have that framed out in the lobby. If you take a minute to see that, we're very proud of that, and we hope that will bring more people into the community.
Very good.
Welcome to Gracious Me.
Really? So you're the brain.
I know. I give them coming to work.